Select your character. Stand right.
Welcome to Hymer 2000 by Dubel and Indinova. It is a puzzly game, if I recall. Got a CRT filter on. Why not? Pretty blind on this one, I think. I don't remember anything when I chose it. Hey Frank, sorry for calling so late. This recycling job might be a little tricky, but we know you've got this. Everything is set up. You're good to go ahead and take action whenever you're ready. Okay, eat and interact. Warning sign that reads watch out for trains. Ooh, I like, that's pretty. Oh, that day Bart was lounging on the bench at the train station of Hope residence, waiting for a train that had chartered just for him. The surface of the wooden bench was engraved with countless names. Bart took a small knife and carved his own name alongside the others, one letter at a time. A dead leaf clung to his already piling grey sweater. Oh, pilling, sorry. He was about to brush it off when a gust of wind suddenly carried it away. The withered leaf sailed into the grey sky, rising higher and higher until it vanished from sight. The end. Fair enough. Faces. Okay. Do we just find in stories, I guess? New program Hymer has been added to desktop. Oh. Hymer is typing. Hello, Frank. I'm Hymer, the garden computer of Hope Residence. Today is the final day before Residence is scheduled to shut down. I received orders from my superiors and do my best to assist you in completing this very last recycling task. Oh. Click. Kill. All of our important tasks have been previously treated by a former recycle specialist. When you have recycled my personality module, the last and most crucial asset. Do you want to describe the steps involved in the process? Yes. The task is very simple. It can be divided into the following steps. Tell me to open the gate, and I'll open the gate. Word forward and do an look at my okay. Okay. I enter Hope Residence. I should carry one thing. Since most of my modules are damaged, I can no longer function properly. As a result, ow, my ears, I may frequently give irrelevant answers or even talk nonsense. If I mistakenly provide information unrelated to your current task, please disregard it and stay focused on your mission. Okay, please wait. No. I want to close the program open. Although the authorities first denied the rumours, growing public pressure eventually led them to shut down Hope Residence permanently. They insisted that care centres nationwide continue to operate as normal, maintaining consistent donor supply. They further highlighted the proven reliability of the Hymer 2000 process. Urged the public not to panic or fall any falsified videos or photos circulating online. Meanwhile, a source revealed that the authorities have sped up the research and development of the next generation Hymer 3000 processors. The end. Hello, Frank. You're now in Building 1. The main control room waits you on the third floor. Okay. You have any information, but good. 2 years ago, 16-year-old Bart moved into building number 1 at Hope Residence, settling into a messy room on the second floor. As someone who disliked cleaning, his clothes often ended up in a pile tossed straight into the washing machine, emerging in a wrinkled, disgruntled heap. And he said hep. His white sneakers were worn and scuffed from use. Despite these imperfections, Bart's room had an ideal location. Every time he opened his door, he was greeted by the sight of tall trees lining the road, their green leaves always managing to lift his mood. Although Hymer had arranged Bart's belongings, Bart still brought his own suitcase. He had no idea that the suitcase would soon lead to trouble. Dear. Returning from the cafeteria, Bart stood in front of his room, fumbling through his pockets, only to realise, with a sinking feeling, that his key was missing. He clearly remembered having it when he left. With his head down, he retracted his steps back to the cafeteria, carefully checking every part of the way. Okay. Oh, okay. Open the door to the third. Well, I won't. Well, data corrupted. How do I get in then? Okay. But I'm afraid you've broken the code of conduct here at Hope Residence. Fortunately, there are going to be consequences. But what? I haven't done anything wrong. God, it's a lot of reading. Hymer, can I ask you something? Of course, Apu. What's even fine? Can I possibly sign up for drawing? I mean, can I register for this year's drawing contest? Absolutely, Apu. I'll add your name to the list. Do I have to do anything else? No, it's quite a simple process. Just remember to submit your piece for the deadline to participate in the contest. I see. Many people have signed up this year, though. Not sure if good enough. We've got 28 participants so far. This year's cash prize has definitely increased the interest in the contest. I can't find my key. As far as I remember, your spare key is hidden in the grass underneath the stone store by the pond. Ah, there you go. I'm aware of that. I went to get the key, but someone broke in the dorm from my stuff. I've been informed about that. So you're just going to then do nothing about this? I apologise, but inconvenience, our code of conduct doesn't have specific provision to handle theft. What type of ridiculous code doesn't cover theft? Who the hell did that? Sorry, but I can't share that information. You might end up hurting other people in your anger. That would be a violation of code of conduct. Try to stay calm, please. Calm down. How about your power supply and see how you calm you stay. If you think that will make you feel better, you're welcome to try. So he's saying about in the rock. There you go. Who could still vividly remember that seemingly small event from the other day? He passed by the bulletin board to the cafeteria. He stopped for a moment. There was an announcement for a drawing contest at Hope Residence, with flowers as this year's theme. A voice unfamiliar to him broke his thoughts. Hey, what's on the board? Started. Apu stammered. Sorry, as he instinctively stepped back. I've seen you looking at this bulletin board a lot. I'm wondering if there was something special posted. The voice continued. No, not really. I'm not weird or anything. Apu quickly defended himself. You entered in a drawing contest. No, I'm not, Apu replied. Pardon me, sorry. I got a hiccup. A newcomer, tall, slender boy in a frayed jacket and worn sports shoes said, I once had a friend who was really talented at drawing. After he paused, he said, yeah, did I start with you? My name's Bart, I'm new here. I'm Apu. Came the reply. Bart smiled, his eyes narrowing in warmth. You should consider editing the content, Apu. Those simple words spoken with surprising kindness sparked on Apu. Years later, Apu would be in a wheelchair with Bart standing behind him, recalling their first meeting. Despite everything that had happened since Apu would have little detail as if it were just yesterday. We need some assistant warehouse. Can you help? Hey, Hymer, don't let the robots take care of everything there. What happened? Well, the robots are responsible for moving items and sorting them initially, but the final selection of some types of packaging still require a human. I see. Then count me in then. Thanks for your help. You'll be paying cash based on the amount of work you do. Hymer, could you find out if we still have chromium oxide green left in your warehouse? Hi, Apu. Yes, we do have some chromium oxide left. What warehouse? Feel free to come pick it up whenever you're free. By the way, we have other valuable pigments for all pan in our inventory. Could you reserve one for me? My stock is getting low. Absolutely, be ready for you when you stop by. I'm not really satisfied with my recent paintings. I'm merely a program with little knowledge of painting, but I do understand the creative process can be demanding. Be patient, Apu. Allow yourself more time to create. I'm worried that my work isn't good enough. I fear that everyone will judge it and no one will vote for me. Apu, do not worry what others think of you. Your paint is a unique expression of yourself, and they carry a unique hue. Stay true to your style, paint from your soul, and if you do that, you will undoubtedly achieve meaningful results. I'm actually curious. What's the dev's name actually? Or I do Bart. Yeah. Do Bell. Sometimes they put the devs put their thing in the thing. Their yeah. Put a little Easter egg or something. Hello Bart, welcome to your new home at Hope Residence. Your name is your room is N.O.202, second floor on the third building 1. Where's my suitcase? Your personal belongings and other essentials have been already delivered to your room. Thanks. You're welcome. We'll give you 2 keys to your room and try not to lose them, okay? Sure thing. It's almost time for lunch. We've got a good variety in the cafeteria today, including your favourite chicken and potatoes. Try taking some others. Talking to some of the others, you might make a few new friends. Bin Woo. Hey Apu, are you there? Don't pretend you can't see me. I know you're there. Please just leave me alone. You seem to be getting along quite well with that new guy Bart. No, that's not true. We've only met once. Please just leave me alone, please. Don't be shy. Get your head straight and do what I say or be in big trouble. I've made a mistake. Please don't hurt me. I won't, but tomorrow everyone at Hope Residence will discover your little secret. Or we'll discover. They'll know you're a creep. No, please don't tell anyone. I'll do it if you want. That's more like it. Listen carefully. I'll explain this once. Bart is going to lose something tomorrow when you see him. Or when you see him, tell him it was found in the cafeteria. Get him to go to the cafeteria. It's that easy, understand? Oh dear. But we're expecting a fresh shipment of drawing supplies in the warehouse tomorrow. Would you be able to assist in the sorting process? Sure. Just to confirm, the materials for the upcoming drawing contest? Yes, exactly. A shipment includes items like pencils, erasers, pigments, drawing boards, paper, among other supplies. Sounds good. Thank you for your help. I noticed we've got a new pair of sports shoes in stock at warehouse. Would you be interested in having them? Oh, that's no need. The pair I'm wearing is not really comfortable. Alright, if you need anything, just let me know. Okay. What's it? Bin. Ooh. Greetings, Nexus. I'm reporting a safety incident involving one of our donors. Bart in altercation with another donor, Binwoo, which resulted in Binwoo being injured. I've sent you detailed medical report on Binwoo for review. Okay. Understood. I'll take suit with caretaker. Oh. Yeah. Report keep button actions, mental state. Okay. My friend said the chicken and potatoes at the cafeteria taste great. In fact, it seems a lot of people like it. This is true, Pooh. I've heard a lot of positive feedback about the chicken and potatoes. Then would it be possible to cafeteria to make more of it since everybody likes it and all? I understand your thoughts. However, the cafeteria's meals are designed to ensure that each patron gets balanced nutrition. Even though chicken and potatoes are quite popular, it's important to offer a variety of dishes to meet other nutritional needs. ORC. I'll certainly aim to increase the supply of chicken and potatoes where possible. I would also suggest that a friend tries some other dishes. You might find some other meals he likes. Really? Thanks a lot. Trying to think now. Incident. For case of 2 missing persons, Mark and Nini, we go, 2 new ones. Our donors left White Tower Apartments early day before yesterday and haven't returned. They haven't contacted me since. I asked the other day if other donors if they knew anything, but unfortunately no one has any idea where they could be. Hello, Hymer. Hope from Hope Residence. Did you notice any unusual behaviour from the donors before he went missing? I looked all over the recent actions. Everything seemed normal, and I haven't noticed anything out of the ordinary. I've gathered all the available information and included them in the report for your review. I received your report and informed the relevant authorities. Okay, understood. Oh, what was the name again? Mark and Nini. Oh, God. Oh, is there any good shopping area close to the apartments? Are you going by yourself? Actually, I'm planning on going with my girlfriend. It's a beautiful day for shopping. You can take the bus to Pedestrian Street downtown. You'll find plenty of shops, restaurants and entertainment there. Sounds great. Thanks for your suggestion. You're welcome, Mark. If you walk along the road in front of White Tower Apartments, you'll come across a bus station. You can catch the bus 401 from there to get downtown. Just keep in mind to stay safe, especially in areas outside the apartments. And avoid eating unfamiliar food vendors. Oh no, I'll be careful. Nini. Okay, that, and then what was the apartment's called? White Tower Apartments. Okay. Right, don't forget you pack all the stuff you need at White Tower Apartments tomorrow, including your personal hygiene items. I've also sent the packages ahead of the summer field trip, so make sure you're not carrying anything that's not allowed. Wait, do I need to pack things like my toothbrush and towel? Absolutely, you want to have everything you need to feel comfortable during the field trip, so you don't forget any of your daily necessities. Wow, it sounds like a lot of work. I know it seems like a lot, but given the weather forecast, I should suggest packing light clothes, slippers and an umbrella, seeing as the rain is likely. It's quite a bit. I better make a list. I get it might feel overwhelmed, but being prepared is key. Just let me know if you need any help. We'll come back to them in a minute. I'll have a little walk around. I've been talking loads. Warning signs that reason no swimming. Bart searched around the pond for his lost key. A faint voice interrupted his focus. Bart, it was a poo. Bart looked up to see a poo. Oh, it was... Okay. A small boy with round face and complexion as innocent as child himself. Hey. Bart quickly turned his attention back to his search, urgency in his movements. Is something wrong? Bart asked, his voice tingling with concern. Can't find my key. You haven't seen it, right? Happy thought for a moment. I think I saw someone pick it up in the cafeteria. A surge of hope rushed through Bart. He waved a quick goodbye and dashed towards the busy cafeteria. Despite his eager questions, no one seemed to know anything about his missing key. As disappointment began to settle in, a sudden thought struck him. He had a spare key hidden by the pond. Nothing. Cafeteria and trash bin. Bart had a part-time job at the warehouse moving goods. The warehouse stored all the supplies for Hope residents, even though most of the work was handled by robots. Some tasks required a human. The job paid in cash, not too much, but not enough for Bart. Hymer would often give him heads up when help was needed. One day, after finishing his shift, Bart decided to take a longer route around the back of his dorm. Passing by the pond, he had left a bowl near a trash can and wanted to check on it. To his surprise, a puppy with damaged tail appeared from behind the bin. When it saw Bart, the scared little dog darted away with a frightened whimper. Bart slowly approached the bowl, noticing that half the meat he had left gone. He let out a relieved sigh. Good, the dog's eaten. Bart noticed a girl with pigtails crouched next to the cafeteria's trash bin. As he approached, the puppy bounded away from her and sprinted towards him. Its stump tail wiggling. Is that your dog? The girl asked, dusting off her jeans. It's wore a high neck leather jacket. Had bright red gloss on her lips, and her nails were polished the same bold colour. No, Bart replied. She'd be ashamed of you trash you've been feeding this poor thing. She scolded, tossing Bart a pack of dog food. He barely caught it in his surprise. Dog food? Where'd you get this? He asked. She reached out her hand. $10. Bewildered, Bart stammered, Are you serious? This isn't for charity. I don't have any money, Bart confessed. The girl withdrew her hand as Bart moved to return the dog food. Then you owe me. Or rather not, you can have it back. She tilted her head and head to the side silently, instructing Bart to look down. The puppy was peering up pleadingly at dog food in Bart's hand. Pay me once it's finished, she said, walking off, without a backward glance. Bart sighed and opened the pack, pouring out the kibble. The puppy eagerly devoured the food, nearly shoving its entire face in the bowl. You ungrateful little rascal, Bart muttered himself. Oh. We spotted Bart walking down the tree-lined road, recently released from confinement. Bart was alone and looked worn out. Appy wanted to approach him, but his legs felt heavy. If he hadn't helped Bin Woo, Bart would not have ended up in confinement. Maybe Bart didn't even want to see him. Apu tugged at the edges of his clothes, his fingers trembling. He told himself that even if Bart hated him, he still needed to make an apology. Make an apology, I think they meant. With that resolve, he started to walk towards Bart. Just as he was about to speak, the words caught in his throat. He stood still, watching Bart's solitary figure drift farther and farther away. Emerging from the tall grass, the puppy cautiously sniffed at Bart's trousers and licked his sneakers. Over time, the little dog began to warm up to him. Don't you do that, you're damn dirty, Bart chuckled, kneeling and pat the dog's head. The pup's body was marked with old scars from past injuries. Oh, when it saw Bart, it wagged its hips, and a faint reminder of a tale it once had. Well, Bart. Bin Woo appeared unexpected. Looks like little squirt's still hanging on. Should have been more forceful with the shears when I tried. Oh, you bastard. Bin was a short guy with messy hair. He made cutting motion in the air, scaring the puppy off. What, you did that? His anger rising. No wonder he was injured then, on the other thing. You hadn't come all this way for this filthy mutt, Bin Woo sneered. Just give me back what's mine, Bart said, standing firm. Swindler told you something, didn't he? This has nothing to do with a poo. Just give me my stuff back. Bart shot back, with patience wearing thin. I really can't stand hypocrites like you, Bin Woo sneered. His crooked teeth on full display. Bring it on, coward. I know what's exactly in your suitcase. He made a smoking gesture, 2 fingers pressed against his lips. A tiny pack of cigarettes, strictly forbidden at care centre. It would have been a waste to leave them, so I helped myself. Oh, he said, blowing a puff of air into Bart's face. If you don't want anyone to find out. Before he could finish, Bart charged forward, slamming Bin Woo into the streetlight with a heavy thud to his chest. Bin Woo's vision blurred as he crumpled to the ground, dazed and stunned. Nice. Fucking hurt the fucking puppy, so fuck him. Sorry, Frank, you cannot go any further. Please return the phone book. Right. You said I could, though. Before. Fine. Taking the brutal punch, Bin Woo collapsed and quickly taken the infirmary. Hymer found Bart guilty of assault and had him confined. In a dimly lit confinement room, Bart was left alone with only a desk, a chair, and a computer terminal for company. He powered up the terminal and had a chat window pop up, filled with several messages from Hymer. Hymer informed Bart of the severity of actions. Bin Woo suffered a broken rib. Where did it come in? It was just one punch, Bart replied. If he's found to have internal injuries, he could be in serious danger, Hymer responded. It's ridiculous. Don't be so dramatic. Just like your dear friend from before. The artificial glow from the terminal lit up as Bart's face slumped forward, his heart squeezing with guilt. The Hymer's messages kept coming, but Bart couldn't hear them. He was deafened by his own remorse. He was a hypocrite. He just realised if he had kept calm, he would have more thought things through. None of this would have happened. Bart's body crumpled forward, his forehead resting on the cold surface of the desk. Maybe a good cry would help. But no matter how hard he tried, not a single tear fell from his eyes. Even with his new home and his new friend he'd made, he still felt as if he had been trapped in time that had been long since passed. Oh dear. Okay, so it's the same thing. It originally housed a large number of donors who are responsible for caring for, and there's no one here. I have nothing left except to be recycled. So they developed an application called Notes. Many contributors enjoyed playing musical instruments. While I do not have a strong understanding of music, they've taught me a lot. We want to use Note software that only introduce you to notes. Despite the fact it has nothing to do with recycling. Oh God. Oh, okay. Right. Let's do things. But are you injured? I noticed you took some hydrogen peroxide and iodine from Fairy Day. I'm okay. I found a stray puppy, and I'm pretty sure someone cut off its tail. That's horrible. Should we bring it over to the infirmary? I can assist in clean and bandage its wounds. You know how to do all that? I can't punish people who abuse animals, but it's my responsibility to maintain a friendly atmosphere at Hope Residence. Probably best to give the little guy some space. He's quite nervous around people. I picked up some braised meat from the cafeteria and left it in the bowl by the bin. You can have some when it's hungry. Feel free to contact me. At least the thing's nice. I think we'll lead these ones, and then I think they'll call it in. Hey, Hymer, I just saw a rat with a huge tail jumping around the tree. Did you see it on the tall tree next to White Tower Apartments? Yeah, it took off like a shot. Whoosh, gone in a flash. From your description, it sounds like you saw a squirrel, not a rat. They're quick, small creatures that love to jump around in trees and eat nuts, fruits, and bugs. Are squirrels a type of rat? Despite some similarities, squirrels and rats are actually two different species. Too bad the puppy couldn't join me on this field trip. I bet he hasn't seen a squirrel before either. I wonder if it's be hungry now. There's no one to feed it. Don't worry, the puppy's been living on its own in the Hope Residence for a while now. It can take care of itself when you're not around. Hey, Hymer, do you know where that puppy with no tail went? Sorry, I can't help you with that. My monitoring doesn't cover the outside. I can't see him. I've been looking for little guys for days. Please don't say the fucking guy killed him. Where else could it be? I just checked on surveillance footage the past few days. The puppy left through the gate of Hope Residence 3 days ago and hasn't come back. Why would he run away? I keep scanning with my courage area and any sign of the puppy. I don't know if you find anything. I'm sorry, but I know it's a tough situation for you. But it's possible your puppy caught a virus with a long incubation period. When it started to feel unwell, it might have decided to leave Hope Residence, pass away peacefully outside, to unintentionally cause harm to others. I've never typed dead. I can't see the word dead. Deadline, okay. You can pause and read that on because I was just scroll through that, and my throat is actually starting to hurt from talking so much. Oh dear, he did something he shouldn't have. Evil. I think I've got any, like... key, I guess, would be the other one. Yeah, we did all them. I think I'll call it there. I'm definitely coming back to this one. I'm really enjoying this one. Annoyingly, I think I'm starting to get a cold because my throat's like sinus and like going down into my throat, super sore. So me talking is like making it feel worse. So yeah, I will come back to this one. I was hesitant on playing it before because I saw I'm mostly blind on this one. I saw like the images for it before. And I was like, it seems like a cool thing. It's like an old sort of, I didn't realise it was going to be like this, and I actually like it. I like it. I wish I would. Okay, so what all that do? But yeah, I like this sort of thing. So once my voice isn't so shit, be fine. It reminds me of Hypnospace Outlaw right at the end of the game. I've not actually finished that series yet, but I've already completed it in the past. Right at the end, you have to go through all the pages and like fill up the data thing at the top. Really enjoyed that. That I will finish eventually, and I think the sequel's close to coming out at some point. But yes, thank you for joining today. Hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you next time. Bye.